Hello YouTubers, I Know Sports is back here again. I just want to say for this rest of the NFL season, my Cincinnati Bengals, and oh my god, yeah I know, their season is not looking good. We are officially 0-8, first time since '08, since 2008, when I first became a fan of them. 0-8, first time since '08. So we currently have the number one overall draft pick. That's, a good sin, I guess. So I was to be Miami. So yeah, we currently have the number one overall draft pick. So this feels like it's either the 2002 Bengals or the Bengals of the 90s. So yeah, it is not looking good for this franchise so far. The coaching staff. Zach Taylor's a new coach, but the thing is, you're probably wondering how it was a close loss to Seattle, and they're just blown away by these other losses and stuff. Overall, the defense has been playing well, not so much the offense. So, big thing is coming up. This coming Sunday, my Cincinnati Bengals will be hosting the Baltimore Ravens in Cincinnati. I will be attending that game. It's going to be my third straight Bengals game, second in Cincinnati. I will be at that game. So I've heard a lot of stuff great happening there. We got something called the Jungle Zone, where it's possible that I'll have the chance to meet some of the players, some Bengal legends and cheerleaders. They got a DJ and all that stuff, known as the Jungle Zone here in Cincinnati. So yeah, now my dad and I are going to this game. Of course, my dad, he ain't a fan of them. He just goes and supports my team. We're going to get our tickets, Friday morning. Again, leaving Saturday. And then, be chilling in Cincinnati and all that stuff for this week of the Bengals game. So I just want to say our opponent is the Baltimore Ravens, a team that ended Patriots' undefeated season so far. They end their undefeated season. It is a surprise. Who would have thought it'd be Baltimore? That is very shocking. To know that I knew the Patriots would end their streak. We're talking about Baltimore. So you're talking about my Bengals 0-8 facing a team that's beating the Patriots really good. So again, what's huge about this game is that Andy Dalton being benched. Let's talk about that. So Andy Dalton's being benched. It's Zach Taylor's choice going with the backup rookie Ryan Finley. I feel like you could say it was somewhat of a good decision. People are saying it ain't Andy Dalton's fault. It's the offensive line fault. We know we have a bad offensive line. But where your offensive line is good or bad, alright, you gotta at least know that Andy Dalton should still make some actions. I know the offensive line here is protected, but Andy Dalton should have done completely more. Tough game Monday night against Pittsburgh. That game against Pittsburgh, knowing it was their 100th meeting in history, should have done a lot more. But what I'm really upset and disappointed about is A.J. Green. So we heard on the news that A.J. Green is expected to play this Sunday against the Ravens. It was what the coaches said. But then all of a sudden it was too good to be true when A.J. Green says that he's not playing because he feel like his ankle ain't where it's supposed to be. Alright, so he's up saying that he ain't playing. Alright, because here's the thing. A.J. Green, you think trade him, keep him, what? Trade or keep Andy Dalton, but focusing on A.J. Green with his ankle injuries. I don't understand how he got hurt first day of practice, and all of a sudden he missed the whole entire these few game seasons. Of all the time you spent, of all this whole months of seasons, and you still think that your ankle ain't good to heal. Well, I feel like your ankle is heel. I mean, you had all this time, all this season, and he thinks that he won't be able to play. So, that's a disappointment by AJ Green right there. So, like I said, lots of stuff is happening. I mean, I'm hoping that I could see with their first win of this season. I mean, to think if we could get our first win and win the rest, finishing 8-8, no matter what the record is, all I can say is I just sure hope we're not the third 0-16 team. Hope we're not the third 0-16 team. I mean, we seen it first happen in the Detroit Lions back in 2008, and we saw it happen again in 2017 against the Cleveland Browns. I almost predicted that we go 9-7, but in reality, I'm thinking 5-11. I say we go 5-11 for our Bengals prediction is what I'm thinking. So, like I said, the thing is, so far there hasn't been any total of injuries as last season. Last season, we started out good, but then again, facing the injury is a problem. It's too good to be true. So yeah, for this quick video, this Sunday, I'll be at that game, showing you guys what's going on here at that game in Cincinnati. And also let me say another thing is that this is a must-win game for my Bengals. If you look, my Bengals and the Ravens division rivalry, they have a history. They have the same amount of wins and losses. So we just seen Baltimore beat Cincinnati in Baltimore. So this Cincinnati game against Baltimore here in Cincinnati this Sunday is a must-win, knowing that we got to keep the series even. So like I said, we'll just see what happens in this game. They'll have their rookie quarterback, Ryan Finley, see what he did. It was good for preseason, but this is regular season, so let's see what he can do. And again, who knows when A.J. Green will get back for the rest of the season when it comes to free agency here soon. So like I said, it's for the best of my Bengals for this Sunday's game. So, like I said, later on, you all have a good one for Sino Sports.